Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with my Sunday jewelry tutorial, and these will be on bar necklaces and matching bar bracelets. Super easy. I made a few so you can get a few ideas, and then of course I'm going to assemble one with you together. Okay, so really quick though, I want to show you these because I know it might get asked. I did hit up Michael's on that 60% off, and I went to their one little section where they have their Swarovski. Everything there is, and it's very pricey. So the only reason why I got it is because all of it was 50% off. Because just for two the Swarovski crystals that are bigger, those were $8. So this is right here it's not a cheap crystal, but it's well worth it. So I did get a few. So I'm going to show you how I used them. But these are how they look. Okay, hold on, let me get this to focus here. Okay, so they sit like this. Okay, and you have to buy the bezel, and the crystal is separate. But this right here is a Swarovski crystal, and it's a pretty nice size. And then I also bought the matching Swarovski crystals that they sold separately to fit in the top part. So when you buy these bezels, this is how they look. Okay, they're just one big cup, and then it has a blank up here for you to put a crystal, and then for you to purchase the actual big ones to go inside here. Okay, so when you assemble these, because I bought 4 of these, and just for 2 of these crystals, they're right here. Let's get it. They're beautiful. They're like, oh my gosh, they're like a pink purple color, and depending on how you move it is depending how the color looks. Okay, they're absolutely insane gorgeous. So you see that right there, those are cupped. Okay, and then you see right here they're straight up. So you drop the bezel, you don't put any glossy accents, no adhesive, you just drop the crystal inside the bezel, and then how you flatten these prongs is you just take these right here, keep them closed, don't try to open it and do that. You do not want to scratch a Swarovski crystal. So you just, these are all separate pieces right here. Okay, so you see there are a bunch of little hearts, which is adorable. And you just push in one at a time. And you hold it like this with the crystal inside, and then you push in, and you just keep going all the way around with these closed. And then you push down, and that's it. And that's what holds the crystal inside there. So you do not need to put adhesive, but you do put adhesive up here, just a tiny drop of glossy accent because you don't want it gooing out, and then you just drop in the crystals. So they came in 2 different colors. Let's see if we can get them to focus. So you have this really pretty one that right here is just a solid. And then right here you see it's bigger, so that one right there is kind of like it's like an AB, but not. It's the way the crystal is. So an AB has kind of like a coating. This isn't a coating. This is the color of the crystal, okay? So they're absolutely well worth it. And I hope you got, well, you probably, you know, unless they show you how to do these, you just see them and they're expensive and you would pass by them, because I have. I love them, but I refuse to pay, not even 40%. So 50% I was good. So I went ahead and I did that, and I got the clear ones as well. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to make the necklace using this one. So this one is clear, and it's just like a diamond. I swear. I'm going to show you next to just a regular clear glass, and you're going to see the difference between a Swarovski and a glass bead. Which a glass bead are beautiful because I use a bunch of them, but I do have a lot of Swarovskis because I buy them wholesale. But then I just put this one up here because I haven't purchased all the other colors, so I'm going to do it a little at a time because these ones are $10 for the bag. So it was $5 to buy these little ones. So I'll get some of the colors later. And you can use these for other things, not just for these bezels. I have seen them used on cards and embellishments, and they're insane gorgeous. So I wanted to quickly show you that so that if anybody asks, that's what it is. Also, too, another quick tidbit. I also went for all the sales on the grain. They were all 70% off, right? So a lot of the times I know when you go to there and you look at these and you're seeing, oh, okay, well that's just a really pretty bead, right? They're just a bunch of pretty beads. Okay, I didn't even realize until I actually took a minute. These are bead caps. Okay, I would have never noticed these because of the way they sandwich them together like this. I thought it was just a bead. So I'd walk by it. Never once did I even pay attention, and they don't say bead cap on here. So I was like, oh my gosh, this whole time they've had these bead caps at Michael's and I didn't know. Maybe you guys know, but I had no stinking clue. So yeah, when you go into the findings, just make sure you look and see if these are bead caps or not, because I got these ones, which are really pretty, and these ones right here. See, these I thought was just a bead. I never paid attention that that was a bead cap. Okay, so hold on. I used a couple of these. Come on, camera. I got all day. So, I don't know, camera's having an issue today. But these are also bead caps, okay? These ones are super pretty. But like I said, when they're sandwiched like this, I walked right by it and think it's just a bead, a pretty bead. So I'm glad that I just finally stopped and looked closer to realize, okay, these are bead caps. So it was $1.79 with the 70% off. So I was really pretty pumped about that. So just a quick tidbit in case you do what I did. There you go. And of course you see that I did get more of these. I got a pack of 4 of these Swarovskis in clear. It was, it's $7.99, but I got it 50% off. But the beautiful colored ones that are like this, you only get 2. So, but of course I wanted the pretty ones too. Come on now. So anyways, okay, just want to share my little quick finds, and then just really quickly, you know, I had to indulge just a little bit. And these ones right here are gold daisy spacers, but they're the bigger ones. So I wanted to get these ones as well. But you know, I gotta have my natural stones, right? Because it's kind of nuts and insane. And for $1.79 a strand, that's pretty good. Well, you get 2 strands. I like to do these when I see there's 2 strands on one pack. That's when I like to get these. I don't like getting them when it's just 1 strand because I feel like it's still a rip-off. So, and of course this is just like a 4mm bead, and that one was probably a 6mm. So I do not have a lot of greens. And then this right here, you know, I gotta get my yellow. And these are all natural stones. So I just got those, and I got some more fish hooks, earrings, and that's it. I didn't go too crazy on that. So let's go ahead and dive into the tutorial, okay? So, oops, I have mentioned before the type of chain, but let's just go ahead and make sure these are purchased from Michael's. They're $10 a spool, but I used my 60% off, and I got one of these. Okay, so that's what I used. And then here is some ideas of what we're doing. Okay, so these are bar necklaces. So you see it's just a bar that's there. Oops. And then this is how it sits in the front. So I used one of these kind of veils with super, like probably like a 2 or 3mm type crystal right there. And then of course the beautiful Swarovski. Insane gorgeous. So, and then I went ahead and used a magnetic closure. These are the ones you can purchase from Hobby Lobby. And these ones right here, all you do is twist it like this to pop it off, because it's kind of hard to pull up when since they're magnetic. So I kind of just hold it and then I just kind of twist it and then it comes off. But this is perfect type of closure. Okay, so this is the necklace. This is one idea. And then I had to do a coordinating bracelet. Okay, so this is the one I did here. And then I used a lobster claw to hold it. Okay, and I used a bigger size. I didn't want to use a tiny one because we already know these are kind of hard to put on yourself. So if you go up a size, it's a little easier. And sorry if you see the light going in and out. California's got some clouds going on. So I just hung a little bit of dangles. But these are meant to be simple, not a lot going on. Okay, so that's one set. Then I did another one, and I did this in a gray color. Okay, just a simple bar with beads. A lot of people, I wanted to do videos that are simple, you know, not too hard. I don't want anybody to feel discouraged like they can't do these things. And maybe through the course of time, I'll do something that's a little, you know, a little more on the complex side, but not too much. Okay, because these ones you can just knock out. So this is the coordinating bracelet. And I just hung a couple of dangles because I gotta have some dangles. It's just got a cute little crown. Sorry. And then see it's a bigger lobster claw. I got those from Michael's. And then that's that. Then I don't really do much red, so I figured let's go ahead and just do a little something something. Okay, so see I have rondelles, bead caps, then the chain, and of course it's the magnetic closure. And I ran out of magnetic closures, so yeah, we're gonna just use a lobster claw, which is not a big deal. Okay, and then here's the coordinating bracelet to go along with it. And then just some dangles. Okay, very simple, very easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. And we're going to go ahead and do the necklace first. So I already have everything pre-cut. And mind you, this is going to be totally up to you how long you want your chain. These type of necklaces, you kind of want them to sit higher on your neck as opposed to lower. Only because it's a bar and it goes straight like this and it doesn't go in a V. In a V, it's better if it hangs lower, but on a bar necklace, it doesn't look too good if it hangs too far down. So I already have these pre-measured. And once again, the tools, I always use these same for the round nose, the two flat heads, one with the ridge, one without, and my flush cutters. Okay, so I already got my, got my eye pan. And now let's go ahead, and I already got everything together. So let me tell you, it takes a little bit to find what beads are going to fit perfect on these and how much space you have. So you do sit and kind of like finagle a little bit with deciding how are we going to make this all work. Okay. And then this is how this one will go. Oops, let's push this farther back. Okay, so simple, not a lot going on, very dainty, classy looking. I love it. So this is how this will be. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and this end right here is a little long because I don't need that much. Okay, now when curling your ends, you want them to be on the smaller end up here. Okay, and then when you, because you don't want your hoops to be too big on this kind of necklace. Okay, now I want you to see something. Okay, do you see how this side, the circle isn't up? It's like this. So I can hold it like this, but yet you see this side is up like this. So you have them two different directions. That is absolutely okay. And all you do for that is you grab this side with these, and then you grab this side with this. So see how they are? They're not straight. And all you do is twist to where they're the same, okay? And you just hold them all together. You twist one side, and now I have them both going the same direction, okay? That's all you do when you're turning it, because you can't really get it perfect when you're turning it to match this side. So you just get your two pliers and you twist. You're just twisting the wire. Okay, so don't feel like you messed up because you didn't. Okay. Now let's go ahead and open this side, and we're going to put the chain directly on, or if you like, you can go ahead and put a jump ring. That's also your preference. I did on that pink one, and I'll show you the difference if you didn't catch on to that when I showed it. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do this side. Oops. Remember, you push the thing away and you don't open your circles this way. Never do that, because you can never get it back again in its shape. So you always open your circles pushing away from you. Okay, let's close that up. So that's what we got going on. And now, for instance, with this pink one, I'm going to show you how it looks. So it's your choice if you want it directly on the chain or if you want it with a jump ring. Just wanted to show you there's options. Everybody's preference is different. I like them either way. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. So now we have those done. Now we're going to go ahead and apply jump rings. Oops, can't pick it up off the glass table. Okay, I'm just going to slide this through the chain. This chain is really cool because it's really dainty, but it totally fits all of the jump rings perfectly. Okay, we're going to put on the lobster claw. Now we're going to add the other jump ring. Now, like I mentioned before, it's up to you if you want to use toggles. I prefer not to because these are lightweight necklaces, and the toggles, and because this the chain is thin, so it could sit on your neck, and the movement of the chain will kind of like I've had it happen when I use toggles where it comes undone and falls down my shirt because it's whatever's hanging in the front is it's not heavy enough to hold the toggle. So these ones right here, because it's dainty, it works perfect. Okay, or the magnetics, but it's your preference, honestly, if that's what you choose. Okay, so see, very simple. It's just a matter of lining up what you want on your little bar right there, and then just the lobster claw. So it's very simple. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive in on the bracelet. This is how I'm going to do the bracelet. So those are the bead caps for Michael's. And then here's my glass beads. They're like a milk glass, and these were also purchased for Michael's. And then I have my rondelles in the middle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close off this end. Okay, keep it in. Away from you, you turn, and then to you, you turn. Okay. Alright, and actually I got these right. Okay. So I didn't have to mess with that. Now I have my chains pre-cut. So it's depending on how you want to measure. When you do measure your chain for your necklace or for your wrist, you want to make sure that you also consider the space that you're going to have for your jump rings and for your whatever type of closure you're going to use, because it's going to take some space. So if you're trying to make something that's a little snug, you want to consider how much space those are going to add to it. Okay. Oops. It's hard to look in the camera and see what I'm doing. All right. Let me closure this really good. There. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this side. And pull away. Oh, I'm a dork. That wasn't the opening side I tried to, because I did it so close to the bead cap, I'm like, I can't see where. There we go. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and add this chain. Did it like extra close to the bead cap, because I don't like to have too much space when I do these, when I'm adding the chain. Okay. So really, really pretty. Now we're going to go ahead and get the jump rings. And then we're going to add the closure. Good gracious. Alright. I cannot get a grip here. Okay. Very, very tough to do this smaller stuff in front of the camera and get everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do it. All right, and then I'm also going to show you when you do the charm, just another quick tidbit. When you want to hang a charm onto the back like I did with the bracelets. And you can put them on the necklaces too. I've done that many times. And, oh my goodness. Okay. And this is how this works, okay? When you hang the charm on a bracelet, the one thing you don't want to do, I can get this right, is you don't want to hang the charm on this side, okay? Because it's hard enough to get this to get to that circle, and then when you have another jump ring on there hanging from it, it makes it just confusing. So you always want to hang it from the side that this closure is on. If you have a toggle, you want to do it on the side where the circle part is, not the bar. So it just makes it easier because then you can hang it from here, and this is easier to handle and try to catch on to this circle as opposed to having two circles. So I went ahead and I wanted to do a cute little dangle with the matching bead with just a little bead cap, something very simple, nothing, you know, over the top. Okay, just something small because these are kind of, you know, dainty pieces, so you don't want to have like big old mamma jamma type of dangles, unless it's your preference. See, I never want to take away because everybody's style is completely different. All right, so now I already have the jump ring with a little heart, and then I'm going to go ahead and slide on this cute little dangle, and we're going to hang it on this side as soon as I can get this. And then you just put it in through the jump ring. Okay, so then when we put this together, it's far easier to hold on to this like this and then just go ahead and catch it than worrying about having two of them. So see, very simple, very quick and easy. Absolutely love how, see how quick that is? And I, mind you, when I do these tutorials, I put everything together right before I do this video. So it's fresh. I don't do them like weeks in advance. So, and I love this because it helps me just start doing my jewelry and start using stuff. So once again, that is my tutorial for these bar necklaces with the matching bar bracelet. So I hope that you feel a little pumped and inspired, and I hope that you give it a try. And this chain is amazing chain, so definitely, you know, invest in this. And they also have it in gold. I already have gold skinny chain, but I will be getting that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have an amazing and beautifully blessed Sunday, and I will be back with some videos like usual. And I will see you later. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned and, you know, for your sweet comments. You guys are so beautiful and amazing. Thank you. Bye.